Good evening. Today I wanted to get into a bit of history behind the statue in Daniel's dream and how it related to the coming system, beast system that's been exposed in a lot of different ways, but that's still very relevant, and how that's relevant to a lot of stuff that goes into mythological talk when you convey biblical facts with all the other comparisons that you have out there of a narrative of a global deluge and flood, but also the end times, but of the redemption of mankind. So it's a good thing. Now, a lot of people don't understand the origins of or relevance of Jacob and Esau, the two brothers. Now, they split up and went different ways, and historically basically got back together as brothers and everything, and went their separate ways. Now, out of those children who eventually spread out, there's always wars in Israel's history where they had a lot of help from other long-lost relatives of theirs during the spreading out. But the mission was always clear that there would arise a threat. Obviously, it will come again. A threat will come again against mankind, and we deal with these threats every day, But this is very relevant to Shiva and Semiramis and Vishnu and Nimrod, and how they're all connected. See, Semiramis, the wife of Vishnu, was actually known also as Shiva. So the story of Rama and all of that, the Ramayana, it's linked to Nimrod. In the picture of Semiramis's child, the consort's child, who undoubtedly they had images painted in their images by wise men who literally fled and would paint for people, do stuff for people because they knew alchemy, they knew a lot of stuff. Now in this one, some mixed in, but some didn't. Some remained with their faithful teachings as wise men of the brothers who knew the story and knew to watch for a certain time period that would arise. These wise men became synonymous with everything because they was worldwide, but they were always there. In different time periods, they switched names and created different ways to stay hidden in plain sight. But they always knew of the truth of certain things, in a way, because they could naturally be able to prove it. Now, with the Babylonian statue in Daniel's dream, he was dreaming of the coming of the Antichrist. Now, all the other sections of the statue that were errors were not actually just errors, they were civilizations bonding together to build the current bloodline of this world. And as you knew, a system would arise, which is the end system by saying it would not cleave. Now, obviously, that system would have to be spawned by a progenitor. Like I said in the other one, an original progenitor. that's here on this earth. It's just funny how when you look back at all history, everything kind of ties towards like the system just not cleaving, not prevailing, because the creator of everything. The picture says a lot with the kid, because there was also a kid, obviously, who became the progenitor of those nations that live in those lands today, which is based still in higher cultic Hinduism, which would be India and Pakistan. Now, I don't want anyone to be alarmed by that. The simple fact is just that, were it not for the Son of God making his sacrifice, no one would be safe. Instead, everyone would be lost, So I just want people to be hopeful, and hopefully some people will change their lives and, really, really change their lives for the better in these times, because we all have to individually live and do what we've got to do. But I wanted to shed light on it simply for the fact that, historically speaking, there's a lot of references that point towards that region. Especially being named different names throughout a time period. It's always said that there was far mysteries out there, mysterious teachings to mainly people that went out there, the Magi and that, who would come back to their brothers and all of that, who settled from the regions, but it's funny how the Magi's name even, magical eye, how Magi is in there. It's just they saw everything, they knew how to navigate, and links with God's all-seeing eye always being on this world through his people, his true bloodline. It's just who is all humanity can recognize certain signs in certain times, especially those who know what they're talking about. It's a beautiful thing. It's a beautiful thing, So, I just want everybody to just, who watches this, to just, diligently study, keep doing the best you can, and, stay healthy. Health is wealth. Mentally, physically, and spiritually, stay healthy. God bless you all.